Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.
All righty. Thank you very much, Counselor. The time has come for City Council open discussion. Councilors, anything you'd like to share with the rest of the council? Council Staggers.
Yes, I received a phone call from a citizen the other day, and they suggested that to have more openness in city government, that we have the Parks Department Board broadcast on Channel 16 when they have their meetings. And it sounds like a good suggestion, and maybe we could try to do that in the near future.
Now, I know maybe the logistical problem would be they have their meetings at different locations, and at the same time our meeting is. Okay. So it'd be hard to do it live, but I don't know if they record theirs. Councilor Erpenbach, you would have more insight.
As you said, Mr. Chair, they do meet in different parks, different city facilities, so that the Parks Board knows more about
They could have it at the zoo or
Yeah,
wherever.
they do. They meet all over the place, and so you would have to assign them to a place to meet, and this is one of the few venues in the city that is set up to be broadcast on
And they are somewhat of a self-governing board. Has this person talked to the Parks Board about doing that, Councilor Staggers? Do you know?
I don't know if they have or not,
Okay.
but they're interested in what the Parks Board does, and it's not readily available here.
Not where it can be viewed, I don't think. Councilor
Well,
Erpenbach?
I guess I would just comment that it is a citizen advisory board, like many of the boards that we have in the city of Sioux Falls, and that their minutes are public and online, just like everyone else's is. But certainly it is something we've talked about in the past and kind of poo-pooed it just because of the logistics around it. But I've not heard of that for years now. People have brought it up to me in the past as well, and we
Mike
just
Crane,
talked
the
it through.
current
And
chair?
I don't recall who the current chair is at this time, but
Michael
you
Crane?
could certainly
Okay.
talk with
Because-
the director of Parks and Recreation about it.
I mean, they could do what we do sometimes. This is our permanent place, and we're recorded, but, we can also, whenever we want to, we can go to another location and take a look at what's going on. Likewise, I think the Parks Board could do the same thing, too.
The only, as Councilor Erpenbach says, are meeting right now, and it wouldn't be able to be a live presentation, but maybe there is some way. We do have the technology, maybe we could do that, but that would be a question that, do you want to take it to the Parks Board, or how did you want to handle that, ask that request?
It's whatever the city council wants to do.
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Anderson?
Well, I just would add that it would be a budget consideration as well, that it's going to be expensive to set that up, to broadcast from wherever you're going to set it up from. But you're going to have to talk about staff time. You're going to have to talk about equipment to make that happen. You're not talking about just going in there with a handy cam and making it happen. It's not going to work that way.
Yep. Councilor Anderson?
Excuse me. I was thinking before we jump too far in this, maybe we should have our clerk take a look at it, look at the rules that are set for park boards, because I do believe they're set at even at a state level, their operations. So I guess I would like to know more about it, but maybe we can do that through our clerk right now, and they can make the contacts they need to make to give us maybe a little presentation.
Okay, next time, I don't know if we have Don Carney anytime soon, but Jim, if we could ask him to maybe address that to the council either by email or at an informational meeting, that would be good. So if you'd make that ask, maybe by email would be a good start, so we can start figuring out if there is something we can do. Other open discussion.
Come on, Soda Pop, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on.